Nice.
So now, can anyone see me or hear me? Because I'll be honest, I am clicking things without knowing if it's working because I don't see anything on my screen. Okay, yes. Hello, hello. First of all, I can't see anything on my screen on my screen capture. All I can see is all the functions. So I was clicking things, nothing on my screen was changing, but according to YouTube, I'm live and you guys can see me. So I'm gonna believe in that. I'm gonna believe in the fact that I am here. You guys can see me. You guys can hear me. You guys can see the game. You guys can hear the game. I just can't see it. Okay, perfect. Yes. All right. So first things first. Well, I already said my first things first. Second thing. Unfortunately, for anyone who is waiting for Castoree's polls, yeah. I can tell you about it though. It's I may have gotten to hard pity. I lost my 50-50. Thank you, Welt. Lost 50-50 to Welt. But you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. And then I got Castoree's. And then pretty much immediately after I got Sile, so you know, whatever. It drained all of my luck though. It drained all of my pulls. Where are my pulls? It drained me. So I have one pull left. I do want Fugue, but like I said, I'm free to play, so maybe I'll just go ahead and go for it anyway. Since I think I'm gonna go for Fugue. Like, just use my one pull on Fugue, you know? But first, let me scroll back to the top of chat. Hi C-Ray, hi See What Now, hi Fiddlesticks, sorry Fiddlesticks. Hi Al, hi LP. Yeah, hi Magic, welcome to stream. What's the worst? No light cone? I have never pulled for a light cone ever in my life. I've never pulled for a light cone. The thing with Honkai Star Rail is just that there are too many characters and I can't justify pulling for a light cone because there's so many characters I do want. So you know what? I'm gonna go with Sirei. I'm just gonna go for the Fugue pull, you know? Okay. Okay, never mind. Oh, I already have your light cone. Okay, you know what? Never mind. All right, so no luck today. So I figured today I'm just gonna go through some of the events. I already started doing a couple of the events. I don't know. I'm just kind of low energy today. I had a bit of a busy weekend, and then of course, my whole PC decided not to work. Yeah, I tried my best. Hi, Onyx. Oh, welcome to Hollyberry then. And the thing is, I did build Castoree's a little bit, so maybe we can test her out. Oh shoot, why? Oh, right. I'm sorry, but Ian doesn't read. Not for Honkai Star Rail. I'm so sorry, but the seals are adorable, but I'm just gonna skim this. Seal cups. Yeah, I'm just trying to speedrun this event as well. Check out your case. Yeah, okay, I'll take a look. I'm quite okay. You know what I really enjoyed about Honkai Star Rail? It's the new anniversary event. I'm kind of a sucker for idle games. So who is this? You know what? Sure, go for it. Let's take... No, that's not... Here. Sheesh! I love her design. My dad would hate her. The amount of butterflies, the death, everything. But you know what? I love her. Light cone. Man. See, I do want their light cones. I just can't justify it, you know? Speed 87. 170 over 53. HP 74. 14. Shoot! Oh man, I don't even want to look at my relics. The new event. Yes, the new Star Rail World event. I spent all day on it. I spent all day on it. I swear to you. I was such a sucker for it. You did a 10 pull and you got her E1? I did that for Acheron. I think my Acheron is E1. I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I checked her out. Haha. Yes, I just want full HP on wow, I'm already here. What am I doing? But yeah, I spent all day on the Star Rail World event. It was a good event, okay? It was a very good event. I feel like a lot of people would find it boring, but I like events like I like games like that, so I don't mind it at all. At the start of a match, consumes an allied seal, sorry. And gains 100. When Dark Seal is defeated, it spits out the allied seal and cannot be revived. Okay, well, do I get 2 turns with this one then? Like, do I get 2 turns with the Dark Seal? Because if so, then that's worth it for me. Aren't you dead? Dead? Is this guy dead? I don't remember. Or was he like healed? We'll face the... Yes. That's that was my first Honkai Star Rail crush right there, guys. This guy right here. He was reborn as a warrior. Right, I remember he talked to My Day before My Day left. What am I fighting for? For the sweet event rewards. What? An obsession to win. See, in the beginning of Honkai Star Rail, I was like, I'm gonna get all the guys. Like, this will be my version of Male Knights, but make it Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, that devolved real quick. I love the little emote. It's the glasses. Yes, it's 100% the glasses. Like, does this not scream boyfriend material? Like, does this not scream like kissy? Let's go with this one. This one. Band. Okay, brilliant. Let's go with this one. This game reminds me of something, but like this mini game reminds me of something, but I can't tell what it is. Brilliant. Wait, what are these things? I don't know. Ally turn. I wonder what I can do. That reminds you of... Ah! Was that me? Yeah, of course that was me. Jerk. Captain's biggest example, he's not in the game because he does it. He's on the female. The thing is, have you seen all the things for Capitano though? I want Capitano. I stopped playing Genshin. I haven't played in a hot while. But if they brought back Capitano, I would play. I would play. I would come back just for Capitano. To be honest, like none of the new Genshin characters really made me super interested at all. And there are so, which like I totally get, but at the same time it sucks. You know who I really liked? I really liked Lycaon from ZZZ. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and beat you because you have 1 HP left. And I just sacrificed one of my dudes too. Brilliant. Oh no! Reset your... Okay, I'm glad that I didn't have to... I'm glad that I didn't have to do that to my PC. I don't know. I thought it was a PC thing. That's why I restarted my entire PC right before stream. But I guess not. I don't know. Alright, Al. No worries if you can't stay. Have a good rest of your day, okay? And also there was a new male character in Honkai Star in Genshin, Ifa, right? I don't know, he didn't interest me all that much. Hehe! I don't know, does anyone here still play Genshin? Oh, and also, the wisps are because of the ghost seal. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oops. I love the little seals. I love seals. The ghost seal is Blade. Okay, hold up. So I've just been... Okay, in that case, should I just go ahead and get him? Because it generates 3 will-o-wisps on the field at the start of each round. Each time a will-o-wisp is consumed, increase attack by 3. 4 plus 3 plus 3. 4, 9, 9, 4, 13. I don't plan to use you, but you know, that's cool. I'll collect you. That's fine. Everything's fine. Never even started Genshin, only how to... That's fair. I was, No, I can't say that because, I was going to say that I was Genshin and Yuko was, Arknights, but that's not true. She was very heavy on the Genshin thing. The moment I saw her, and I know other people see it too, Barbara. I saw this one YouTube shorts. I don't remember who it's for, who it's by, but they were saying how Hyacinth and Barbara aren't like the same. It's more like their region, their region lock Pokemon. Oh, are you on that right now, Onyx? Shadowverse. Yes, Shadowverse. I feel like I played Shadowverse for a very, very brief amount of time. It just didn't interest me all that much. I don't know. I think my brain was just a little bit too bleh for it. What do I want to go with? Which one do I want to go with? Wait, Hey, look, it's the Gum Gum no seal. What's TFT? I feel like my brain can probably tell me what TFT is, but I can't think right now. What's TFT? Team fight tactics. Ah, see, I totally could have told myself that. League auto chess. Shoot. No, I can't do that. No! Epic 7. Okay, I don't Wow, it's been a week. I've been non-stop shouting and like talking yesterday. My throat is where was I going with this? Right. I feel like I've played so many gacha games that I actually don't even know if I played Epic 7. I've heard some really good things about it though. But I can't tell you which one, what. I think like in terms of gacha game that I've played the longest, Valkyrie Crusade. This is in no particular order, but there was Valkyrie Crusade before they, you know, shut down. I'm not mad about that at all. Shoot. What else? Genshin Impact. I played that one from the very beginning. Okay, here's the thing. I started Genshin Impact from its very beginning, right? So when it first released, I played it, but I was playing on mobile, and some of the mechanics at the time for mobile, it was just not working with me. So I quit like a week in. And then I came back for the next patch. So I think in terms of like 1.0, 1.1, I don't... Okay, let's just say that Genshin started with 1.1. I started 1.1 and then I quit a week in, and then I came back for 1.2. So it's not like I left it very long, and then I ended up playing for years until I guess like Natlin-ish is kind of where like I held on for a long time because of FOMO, but then even I had to go like nah, enough is enough, I can't. Alchemy Stars. Yes, Alchemy Stars is also one I played for a long time before they also shut down, and I still have it on my phone. I still have Alchemy Star on my phone. I don't know. I feel like I can't bring myself to delete it. Gave up after getting not getting Diluc and crying. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm pretty sure at the time everyone wanted Diluc, right? He was like the meta at the time. 750 bucks on C6 Diluc first week. Listen, if that doesn't show how much people want like men in gacha games, have you guys seen the revenue and income for Love and Deep Space? Hello? Does that not tell anyone anything? Come on. Didn't Evangelion, didn't that only come, was it Evangelion or was it Gundam that was fueled by fangirls, huh? Don't underestimate female fans, okay? I think it was Gundam that really lifted off because of female fans. Haha! What was that? Started at 1.3 and then stopped around Fontaine. Story got... See, I feel like recently, the story in Genshin, like Fontaine and Natlan, it started off really slowly. Like it started off super slowly. To the point where I was even like, oh my gosh, Genshin is really like, you know? But then, like the ending of Fontaine was amazing. Like I cried, okay? I cried. I'm just gonna say it. Like, you guys know me, I cried. Whatever. And then as for Natlan, the ending of the recent Natlan Archon quest was also really good. I don't know where it's going from here, but I don't know. None of the characters are... I'll be honest with you, Capitano stole the show. Capitano stole the entirety of Natlan. Also, for any of my people here who play Arknights, does she not look like what's her name? What's her name? What's her name? You guys know her name. The moment you see her, doesn't she remind you of like that? Oh, what's her freaking name? I literally talked to Uriel about this. Yes, Pepe. Tell me this is not Pepe, okay? Your first gacha is called a movie Mobile Legends Adventures. I played that for a bit too. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember why I stopped. I think I just got bored. Love in Deep Space is an outlier, is it? Well, I guess it's I guess so. It is very unique on the market right now, so yeah. You think My Day is hot? I think My Day is hot, okay? I think My Day is hot too. Okay, don't worry about it. I might be thinking of Gundam Seed, probably. Capitano lost so much when he took off his coat. Listen, I like Capitano no matter what, okay? I am caught up in the story, Fiddlesticks. Do I remember any of the story? No, but I'm caught up. So go ahead and... anyone who isn't into spoilers for this stream, feel free to leave until you're caught up, but I'm caught up in the story. Hi, Pure Vanilla! Okay, the funniest moment in this entire Trailblazer quest is when Cypher just picks us up like a freaking doll, like a freaking Barbie doll, runs us across like wherever and just casually puts us down like where a statue, like here you go. puts us down, and we're just there standing there like a Barbie doll. That was great. That actually made me laugh. Watch me steal the kill. I'm always gonna go with a buff because a buff. And then I will go with you. I don't know. Like I said, I'm always drawn to like the first couple of things I pull in a gacha. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Like this, so far, Amphorius. I love the aesthetic. Oh, hold up. I love the character designs. I'll be honest, Aglaya, not my favorite. Not my favorite character. Yeah, a bit of a yap rest. Tell me about it. And for Ian doesn't read, man, this was rough. I don't know. At least she's like self-aware that she. At least she's self-aware that she's power hungry, you know? But yeah, Aglaya is not my favorite. If I pronounce any of these character names wrong, it's because I'm sounding them out in my head. I play in CN. So, yeah. Finon fell flat with you. He feels too much like... He's too much of a good boy. Finon's too much of a good boy. What the heck? At least that's how it feels. Especially in the end of this Trailblazer quest. He felt too much like a good boy. No! Dang it. It's probably her design because she's... Yeah, that's the thing. She's a good character. I think it's just one of those things where... You know, it's like, you're a good character, but I hate you. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Kind of like, who's a character that I hate, but like I can admit is very well written. Who's someone that I hate, but is well written? I can't think. I really can't think. But you know those characters who are like just... Like, she's not evil. She's not evil, but it's one of those things where she's... You know, like if a character is like super evil, but they're like evil written very well. It's like, oh, I hate you, but you're so good at being evil, you know? I'm actually quite torn on Anaxa Goros. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. Oh no, 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 no. Let's do this instead. Haha, sucker. He's okay. He is. Listen, I feel like he is what I expected Dr. Ratio to be. Honestly, the thing, the fact that I don't know how to feel about Anaxa is probably how he wants it. If that makes sense. With the way he's always... He probably likes the fact that he doesn't know how I feel about him. Glory to you, but the riches are mine. We both win, right? I love him. But I think Dottore is the drama queen there. He is a... Okay, I don't think it's controversial that he's a drama queen, but he is evil. He's both evil and a drama queen, you know? Like, I feel like those two are not mutually exclusive. You can have a really evil person who is also a drama queen. Like, just think of all those people who are constantly monologuing. You feel me? FMA Brotherhood, Envy and Lust. Envy and Lust, I actually... Okay, Lust was there for so short. I think she died in like episode 19. 19 of like 60 something episodes. So I'll be honest, she doesn't have like that much of an... Like, I liked her character, I just don't... She had an impact on the story, but I don't have that strong of an opinion on Lust. Envy, yeah, I can agree with that. The fact Wait, I was asking. Yes, she died in episode 19. Okay, listen. Mustang was my dude, okay? I will always remember the episode where he killed Lust. When it comes to Percy Jackson and Olympians and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, yeah, I'll be able to answer in freedom. What was your conclusion? Are you saying that the trophy you returned is a real or counterfeit? Take a guess for yourself. She's cute. I like her. Okay. I thought it was later on. I think Lust is one of the main characters in the original Full Metal Alchemist. So I guess in terms of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it does feel later. But no, it was episode 19. Let me see. Okay. Well, hopefully the refresh for you guys worked. I hope it worked. Because I don't think there's anything I can do on my end other than wait. Like for Sophie. Claim. Oh, why do I keep teleporting back here? I'm already here. So it worked on your end. Oh. I don't need these guys, but you know what? Oh, lovely. Again. question, can you guys see what's going on my screen, or is everything frozen for you? Alright, I'm just gonna wait here until everything seems to settle down. I'm gonna wait here until everything settles down. Okay, Cypher Top Cat Girl. Do we have any other cat girls in Honkai Star Rail? I can't recall. Lynx was one. I think Lynx is considered a cat girl. Who else? Bum bum bum. All right, that's fine. Let me just double check everything for you guys. Very PowerPoint. You know what? And I hope you guys are enjoying this PowerPoint, all right? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we are back. We're back. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, look at this. Right here, guys. Right here. Look at that. 999 ping. This is amazing. I love it. I don't know what's up with the internet at night, because usually if I did it, what? Yeah, I can also see it. Like, I opened up my stream on YouTube itself. I can see myself still streaming. What? Dang. Hold on, let me try Googling something. Honkai. 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 My internet looks fine. What the heck? Yeah, my internet is still searching stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I am. Actually, I'm not even fighting with my internet right now. I'm just fighting with YouTube because my internet's working. I can Google stuff. Actually, maybe my internet's not fine, but like either way. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, what were we talking about? Can you guys at least still hear me? Yes. Okay. At least you guys can still hear me. What the heck is going on? Say what now? What were you trying to say there just now? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna carry on as usual. Maybe. Hopefully, I can... Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just carry on as usual and pray everything gets better. Can hear you and the game. Okay, perfect. At least there's that. Oh my god. Since my ping is apparently through the roof. Okay, hold on. You know what? Nope. Let's do just chatting screen, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and close out on Honkai Star Rail. We can go ahead and do something else. We can keep talking about Honkai, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not happy with me. But yes, we were saying, is Cypher the only cat girl, or does Lynx count as a cat girl? I can't tell. I can't tell if Cypher counts as a cat girl. Was it the game? I don't know if it was the game, honestly. How is the stream right now? It looks fine to me. Not that Honkai. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Hoyo. Sheesh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna find something else to do. I can't believe it. Okay. You know what? Do we want the golf? Do we want to do golfing? Let's do what the golf. I'm just gonna choose something that's on my desktop right now. This is fine, everyone. I'm fine. This is fine. Do cat girls have two sets of ears? Do they have human ears? Do they not have human ears? Okay, that is a debate for the ages. Somewhat. Okay, guys, how many sets of ears do cat girls have? How many sets of ears? One functional, one non-functional. Two for super senses. Have you guys... wasn't there like that really cursed image? Okay, hold up. Do you guys hear anything? Because I don't. Okay, never mind. Yes, now I do. Now I hear things. I'm hearing things. Right? You have noticed, right? Okay. I've actually never seen this screen before, so I'm just gonna play around with this. What is this? Oh, hey, Ball. Something freaky is going on in the episodes section. Alright, let's take a look at the episode section then. Turtle! Yes, Yuko showed you that cursed image? Yes, I remember. So, I don't know how I feel about cat girls at this point. Don't go. Look, slime time! Look at this, right here. Speaking of Yuko, hello, it's kind of perfect. Okay, do we want to do slime time or do we want to start from chapter 1? You know what? Let's do slime time. I think my first. Okay, what? Let's see. No, was Inuyasha my first? Was it Inuyasha my first animal like character? I don't think so. Oh shoot! Oh no! Oh what? I think Inuyasha was the first like animal boy. Oh look! Look! It's Yuko's cousins! More of Yuko's cousins! But yeah, I just remember how funny it was that Inuyasha's ear, like his human ears in his half demon form was always covered up by his would you call them sideburns? Like his side whatever's. And like they never moved. Like those two pieces of hair never moved. Oh, turtle on fire, turtle on fire. Oh well, not my problem. Goodbye. And that was how Yuko was born. I'm kidding, by the way. What? That's bull. That's bull. What? The vases are going to give me... Okay, this stage is going to take me forever. Oh, you know who I really liked as a it's honestly okay, back then it was so normal for romances to be between like a much older guy and like a younger girl. But Ikuto from Shugokara, I really liked Ikuto. I actually listened to Ikuto's song. I think it was like Tsukiyomi no Marionette. Was it? Suki something. Because he was like something to do with the moon, I think. Suki no Marionette? Or was he was his name Tsukiyomi? Tsukiyomi Ikuto. What's the show about? It's about a girl who basically kind of hides her true self because everyone thinks of her as like the cool girl, but she's always like hiding the fact that she's super insecure and everything. Until I think like it's a magical girl type of anime, okay? Where I think someone oh, can I, they just let me go. I think they were because she, I think her true form, like her true self manifested in these like heart eggs, and everyone has them. Where those eggs let her transform into kind of like her true self, and then she can like defeat X eggs and stuff, which are like negative eggs. Kind of like Heart Captor. Kind of. You better make way. What? I feel scammed. Stone cold. Yeah, but so I think it was she makes like a group of friends who are also, what the hell is that? Who also have like these magical powers of being able to transform. What just happened? Am I supposed to break these? What? Oh, look at those little legs. Look at them little legs. Oh, what the heck? Am I supposed to break them all? Oh, I was scammed. Fooled you once. Oh my god, is this gonna be a fool me twice type of thing? It is. But yeah, I really like Shigokara. Remember when I said that I had a bunch of drawings from my past that I gave away? One of them was of the main character, Amu, in one of her transformations. And one of the guys, Ikuto, he was definitely the cool boy, you know, the bad boy. Who you know, teased and tried to romance Amu, except I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be like either a teenager or an adult, and meanwhile this girl was in like elementary, middle school or something. Ah! You're kidding. You don't know if you did this, but in the future someone will do it. Heard of femboy or trans magical girl? I don't think I've heard of it. Oh jeez. I don't think I've heard of like a trans or femboy. I can see that happening. I don't know about trans though. Isn't there one of like a middle-aged guy becoming a magical girl? I'm pretty sure there was like one. Oh jeez. How the turntable? I'm pretty sure there was like one where like it was like this middle-aged dude who suddenly became a magical girl or something. Maybe I'm just like, no! Imagining it. I'll be honest, I am a sucker for a good magical girl anime though. The Madoka? Madoka, anyone? Ah, shoot. Honestly, anything that has a good transformation. Like, I don't know. Oh, what the heck? I think growing up, I definitely was a fantasy type of girly. What? I've always been alive. Kill la Kill. I actually never watched Kill la Kill. It was like one of those things where everyone was watching. What the hell? I think it was like one of those things where everyone was watching it, so I was like, oh, I don't want to watch it. House party. I know some people who really liked it though. Oh, of course it was the house. Why did I think any different? You should really watch Madoka. Yeah, you should. Oh, of course. What? Leave me alone. Not like that. There's an isekai with Power Rangers Super Sentai. Is there? I feel like every time I watch an isekai, it's always one of those villainous ones. You know, I got reincarnated as a villainess in this novel that I was reading, and na. Oh shoot! But I didn't even pass this one. Oh, no wonder. How did I end up watching Full? It's because my cousin watched it. But she did a really bad job of pitching it, I'll be honest with you, which is why, like, even though she was watching it, or reading it, the way she was describing it was not the best. So I never watched it or read it until, I don't know. I don't remember, but I think I was bored and they had a copy of it in my school library. The manga, and I read the first volume and I was like, ah, so this is good. Oh shoot. Because the way she was describing FMA was basically going like, yeah, so it's about this short guy who has like an armor for a brother, and like it's so funny because like when he gets sick he doesn't go to a doctor, he goes to like a mechanic. You should read it. Yeah, so I ended up like never reading it when she told me to. Like what kind of pitch was that? But you know, he's super strong. He's like super cool. He has like an armor for a brother, but like isn't it, but it's so funny because he always gets so mad when people call him short, and he has a brother who's armor and like they can do these magic things. I'm like, oh. I was like, okay. I actually didn't know it was popular. Cause then you know how it was back then. Like no one really watched anime. No one read manga. My cousins were the only ones I knew who read manga. So I didn't know what was popular and what wasn't. The Power Rangers get his power from bonds, so you can. What type of bonds he uses to get powers? Oh, is that like one of those like harem type of isekais? I don't usually watch those ones. Honestly, I don't like any sort of like, no, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Honestly, the moment like some sort of there's like a harem-y type of thing in manga, I'm like, oh god, no, leave me alone. That was just describing. How would I pitch it? I wouldn't. That's the thing. It's probably just gonna be like, you know, these two brothers can use alchemy. I don't know. See, this is why I don't pitch things, okay? I just go like, oh, if you're looking for something that's like funny but also very deep, go for this. I tell them more about like the genre and the vibes over the story because I know I can't pitch things. Okay, this is why no one watches the things I tell them to. Look at this waste of paper. All the girls like the MC. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, no, leave me alone. Oh, I just needed to keep it going. I can crash into them? Guys, when this happens at work, that's kind of what you do to a printer. Oh, funny story about what happened at work, right? But oh, what? But there's a printer scanner at work, and one day I was scanning this very, very important document. Like very, very important document. It's like the only one I can't, like, think of it like a contract or like a signed copy of a contract, let's say. And I cannot, like, if I tore it up, it's game over for me, okay? So I feed it through the top scanner, the one that auto feeds into the scanner, and instead of using the glass at the bottom, and it jammed. It jammed the printer, or it jammed the scanner, and I may have freaked out a little bit, but you know, I unjammed it myself. The paper was wrinkly, but it was fine. It was still fine. It worked. And what the hell? And I decided to err on the side of caution. And you know, just use the glass. I used the glass scanner to finish scanning it because I wasn't going to let this piece of paper get ripped up. It was like one piece of paper. I wasn't going to let it mess up. Not when I got like a whole email going like, yeah, you can't, don't even like paper, don't, you know, like don't hole punch it. It has to be like blah, 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 blah. No. So I just finished scanning it on the glass top scanner, and I went back to my desk. I finished doing my work with that piece of paper. Yo, I had freaking like cold sweats dripping down my neck. Okay, like I was terrified. And then I hear one of my coworkers head towards the scanner, and I didn't think much of it. And then I just hear a, "No, my forms!" And I'm like, what just happened? Hello, coworker? And she goes, the scanner ate... What? The scanner ate my form. And I was like, oh shoot, it wasn't a one-off incident. And she walks away from the scanner and the paper is literally in shreds. Like her form is in shreds. And I'm just there keeping very, very silent. I'm keeping very silent. And I just hear my other coworker go like, oh my god, coworker 1, how could you just look at you? You're just breaking the scanner. And coworker 3 comes along and she's holding a pair of tweezers and they're tweezing like the shreds of this form out of the print scanner. And I'm just here sitting at my desk, like cold sweating. And like they're playfully teasing her and like blaming her for like breaking the scanner. And she's like, oh, now I have to like email IT and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh shoot. Yeah, that could have been me. Luckily with her forms weren't as, you know, like critical as the one that I had. Like mine, I had like the one piece of paper and that was it. It was like an original signed document. Luckily with her, like hers were more like they were actually just like forms that you can just like redo, and no one had signed them. So, but there was that. What the heck? Oh, there we go. And they were all like playfully teasing her about, you know, oh, you broke the scanner. And then look at her, Kiriko. She's out here just breaking things. I'm just there like cold sweat. I'm like, I'm so sorry, coworker one. I'm just gonna, you know. What the heck? I'm gonna casually throw you under the bus a little bit. And also, to be fair to me, okay, remember what I just started my new job, right? I wasn't about to, you know, I just started in a new job at the moon company, so I can't be out here destroying scanners and printers, you know? I did not sabotage it, okay? I did not sabotage it. I just tried to run it through the scanner and it didn't work. It's a snake! Oh, and along the same lines, these printers, like, we do have our own, like, little printers at our desk. Slitherio? We do have some of, like, our, like, some of us have, our own desktop printers at our desk, and they were all really old. Like, the one at my desk, it was yellowing and everything. So I guess the IT department finally decided that enough was enough and that they were going to start replacing some of these printers. And luckily, like I said, some of my printer was actually yellow from how old it was. So everyone in my department was supposed to get their printers replaced, and which was great. It was amazing. And I say everyone, but it actually wasn't a lot. I just mean like I think there was only like 3 or 4 printers that needed to be replaced. And guess who got forgotten, guys? Guess who got forgotten? Yeah, girl here got forgotten. And so I messaged IT. I was like, hi, was mine supposed to get replaced? And they were like, oh yeah, you exist. And I was like, thanks, guys. Thanks. That's cool. I think their response was more along the lines of, lol, forgot. Okay, thanks, guys. Complicated. The scan was right from the start. Honestly, even though the IT department has told us that they fixed that scanner, I have not yet scanned from the auto feeder. I have actually not yet scanned from the auto feeder. I think I'm too scared to. I am just worried for the day I have to scan like a bunch of paper, you know? Oh my god. You just ended it. This happened. It's okay. I feel like even if mine got shredded up, I feel like they would understand. They would probably understand that it was a tech thing and not a me thing. But you know, I don't want to inconvenience anyone. What on earth? No! Standard trust issues. I now have trust issues with a freaking piece of technology. You know what? Not the first time. This is not the first time. I mean, I have trust issues with my PC, let's be real, with my internet, so if anything, always have trust issues with technology. Okay, what do you do? Nothing. Wait, what the heck am I supposed to do here? Okay. Okay, that's one way to play golf. But yeah, actually, to this day, they still blame coworker 1, like teasingly, because the other day, the scanner jammed again. This time I had nothing to do with it, okay? I didn't have to scan or print anything. I was just sitting there at my desk doing my work like a good little bunny. When coworker 1 went to go scan again. And again, we hear a, no! My forms! Coworker 1 deals with a lot of forms, so... Coworker 1 deals with a lot of forms, so we just hear her go, my forms! And we're... yeah. So then coworker 2 again goes up and like, didn't IT fix this? And coworker 1 was like, I'm sure they did. So now I have to email them again. Yeah, honestly, poor coworker 1. She was going through it. No! Oh no, Onyx! I hope you're not out here clicking random links. Don't go clicking random links, guys. Trust no one. No! Trust no one and trust nothing. Trust me. You're so sick of all the scam calls. Right? At this point, you know what's really funny? I don't know if your phones or whatever have it, but caller ID, sometimes caller ID will be like, oh, this is maybe a spam call. But it's really funny when I see it coming on my phone, like, hi, incoming call from spam. That makes me laugh. Oh yeah, here's another kind of funny-ish story. This isn't really a spam call. It's more like a cold call. You know, do you guys know what a cold call is? It's when people who are advertising things will just like call a random number. And then if someone picks up, they'll just start going like, "Hi, do you want to hear about our business of blah, 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 blah?" What the hell? So one time, I accidentally... Well, I didn't accidentally. I picked up on purpose. I picked up this call on purpose because, you know, like it was coming through to my, like, I don't know, I'm at work. It was coming through to my work phone. I was thinking that maybe this had something to do with work, you know? But, it seemed like something that... Okay, I don't remember what the circumstances of what happened here, but I picked up this cold call, and this person kept calling. Okay, they kept calling, and eventually I'll be honest, I just kind of stopped answering the phone when I saw that phone number come on. Anyways, yeah, I stopped answering that person's call. And I'll be honest, I don't get a lot of calls. I don't get a lot of calls at work, so it was very easy for me to Okay, this was actually an accident. I turned on my voicemail for my phone one day because I was taking time off. You know, I had to head to Earth for a couple of things. But I took time off and turned my voicemail on, and I forgot to turn my voicemail back on until I moved to my new department. I turned my voicemail back on because I needed to change my voicemail because I was no longer in my previous position. And I had 5 missed calls from this guy. And I was like, oh my god, this is as frustrating as heck. So finally, I was like, okay, you know what? The next time this person tries to contact me, I'm gonna tell them that I no longer work here and to contact, you know, the appropriate person. And I was joking around with it with my friend. I was like, haha, can you imagine if this cold caller calls again? And lo and behold, literally, like an hour after I spoke to my friend about this, he calls, and I was like, oh my god, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. Why did I... So I had to, you know, steel my nerves, pick up the phone and go like, hi, yeah, so I don't work here anymore. Feel free to contact this other person. Thanks, bye. And they never contacted me again, thank god. You know, I applaud their enthusiasm, but I wonder if I actually sounded that enthusiastic over the phone that they would want to keep calling me. Like, at this point, I didn't pick up your call for... I haven't picked up your call in... Like, I missed 5 of your calls. Get a clue. What the heck? Oh my god. What even is this stage? How do I... How do I... Okay, thank gosh. Holy cow. Mamma mia. Because you have to give everyone the news that, yeah, you know that mail I use? Yeah, you gotta get rid of them. Here's my new mail. Yeah, that's frustrating. I think that's part of the reason why so many people still use the email address that they made when they were kids. Like, I still... A couple of the email addresses I made as a kid are still active. What the heck? Mainly because I don't want to go through the trouble of changing my email addresses. Okay, I'm thinking we're... Yeah, the thing is, I told that guy, I told the cold caller, I was like, I don't have the authority to make these type of decisions regarding whatever it is you're marketing. The really frustrating part was, right, the thing that he was marketing for, I didn't have a supervisor at the time. Your girl was the most senior person there. Your girl was the most senior person there, but I still didn't have the appropriate, like, approval permissions. So when I told them that, oh, my supervisor isn't here, you're going, like, and I don't have the permissions, they were like, okay, well, who does have the permissions? And I was like, I didn't have an answer because technically no one had the permissions. Like, what was I supposed to do? Direct them to the freaking CEO? I wasn't about to do that. So it became like the really weird thing of like, usually I would direct this over to my supervisor, but I didn't have a supervisor. So I kept stalling because I don't have the approval, whatever. Hi Tempest! Honkai Star Rail update goes hard, right? This is my favorite update so far. I managed to stream like... Guys, how much of Star Rail did I get to stream? I think I streamed like 45 minutes of Star Rail before my computer decided to cry. Oh no, I'm supposed to hit the slime with it! There we go. I know how to play. There we go. Holy cow. Like 2 event battles, a couple of cutscenes. We saw Cypher. We saw Cypher, so that was great. We love her. Thank you for playing, even though we told you not to. You're welcome. Among Golf. So this is gonna be, yep, Among Us. Knew it. Yeah, my PC decided that Honkai Star Rail was going to be too much to handle. So if I ever update my PC, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. The heck am But yeah, so I didn't have any like direct authority to say yes or no. Well, I probably just could have told them to, you know, whatever. You know what? That's over. That cold caller is someone else's problem now. Because after I left my department, they got a new supervisor. Oh, jeez. So, I mean, I gave them a heads up. I was kind enough to give them a heads up. Okay, let's go with this one. Oh, I'm so good. 50-51. Knock knock. Who's there? Hold on, let me get a sip of water. My throat is kind of... No! Okay, you know what? You live there now. Oh, no. I think I know what I need to do. Ah, I'm so smart. Applause. Whoa. He's dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Oh, shoot. Dum-dum. Are you serious? Excellent. Okay. People use Windows 10. It's cheaper. You've got Windows 11 as a free update. Yeah, I think I'm using what am I using actually? I don't know. But I remember when Windows 11 wasn't there a whole thing where Microsoft was saying that Windows 10 was going to be the last one, and then they came out with Windows 11, and people were like, "What the heck?" Because I feel like I remember that happening. The hell? Alright, Onyx, take care of yourself. Oh. Oh, what the heck? Man, this game really keeps me guessing. The heck? I want ice cream. Only push if very sure. This is not a game. Yes, it is. What? The heck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to get rid of him? I was. Holy cow. Alright, see you, Onyx. See you next stream. Bye-bye. Adios. Eventually. The man was just doing their job? Listen, so was I. What? Actually, am I just supposed to hold up? I'm so good. Actually, what does it mean when I'm like... I don't know if that's something I should be good at. But you know, we'll take... Oh yeah, you know what I was going to ask you guys earlier when we were talking about manga? Have you guys ever read Library Wars? Because that was also one of the ones that my cousin introduced me to, and I didn't watch for a really long time. No? Libraries at War? That's kind of basically what it is, I think. I don't remember it entirely, but I remember... I think it was at a time of, you know, libraries were getting shut down left, right, and center. And I think there was like the library force that was trying to keep these libraries open, available, you know, no censorship, all that. And this came out in, when was it? No, if only it was something that innocent, okay? Library Wars was not that innocent. And this was like me reading this when I was like a child. Oh my god. I just googled it. Hold up. Hold on a second. Hold on, I'm in this too deep. I need to search this up. Yeah, Library Wars. Oh my god, my throat. Oh. Okay, yeah. So it's it was basically about the government versus librarians, let's say. But with weapons. Playing golf instead of doing your tasks, huh? Yes. It was I think it was like the government didn't want books to be a thing anymore or something, like the fact that books were illegal. And librarians were like, oh heck no. And the librarians decided to fight back, and of course there was a romance between one of them. Well, there was a romance between a couple of them. Of course, romances. But yeah, it was a good... I don't remember too much about it. I remember it was pretty good though. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh my god, I thought I had to avoid the lasers. You would be on the library team? Same. I don't know how I would have survived my childhood without books. Without libraries, to be honest. How the heck am I supposed to do this? Oh, there we go. There we go. LAN party. Anime Fahrenheit 451 for real. It really, really was. Pasta. Of course, there was a romance. Yep. What's a little bit of romance in the middle of, you know, love and war. Love and war. Always try to find the love and war. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Don't. Love and war? What on earth just happened? Did I just get voted out? Holy! What the hell am I supposed to do here? What the heck? Am I supposed... See, look, there's some love right there. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Trying to sneeze, but I'm floating in space. Never mind, I don't need to sneeze anymore. There we go. What the heck am I supposed to do? Oh, they're right there. What does this thing do? Lovely, lovely. We love that. Not a vent. Yes. What kind of Rube Goldberg machine is this? I've actually never played Among Us before, ever. I've only played like one game before in my life. That requires me lying, and my god, do I do a really bad job of it. Oh, what? Huh? Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. What the heck is this? What did I just... Simon? What? Huh? What the heck? Wait, what? Oh, what? Earth? What? What is the stage? I feel like I haven't been this confused about a stage in a long time. She's hit the pan. There we go. Whew. Oh my gosh, what's the temperature right now? I'm actually getting kind of warm. Holy cow. I feel like I need a thermometer in my room. Oh, that's actually not too bad. What the heck? Why am I so warm? You've always liked those type of social deception games? I'm so bad at them. I don't like them because I'm so bad at them, but I love watching them. You grew up playing Mafia and games like that. I feel like here, I think I would be okay with playing it with family. Like my sister's brother. I feel like I would be okay playing that with them. Because I wouldn't feel anything lying to them. But if it was like, I wouldn't be able to do that with someone that I don't know, like a friend of a friend or something. I wouldn't be able to do that with someone I first met. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a freaking lie because I think I played that game with Yuko and Uriel and my god, they were able to clock me immediately. What the heck? There we go. Okay, I think I go this way? Oh, okay. It's all the golfing. I know, this is such a physical activity. Golfing is a very physical activity. I'm sweating. It's probably 10 degrees. You're actually not wrong. You're not wrong at all. If I'm feeling this warm at the temperature it is now, I'm going to perish over the summer, guys. The heck? But yeah, was it I think it was Uriel and Yuko. I played with Uriel, Yuko, and my sisters, I think. And I think it was like one of those Jackbox games. Who do I want? And man, I was... Oops, was that not the right one? Oh, it's right, this guy. I know, I need like either AC, a fan. I don't know if a fan's gonna work. But I think I'm really gonna need one. Holy cow, I'm warm. The heat resistant. The heat, our heat resistance or our lack thereof. Because our heat resistance is not something to write home about. What the heck am I supposed to hit? Oh. Give an ice pack to the back of a fan. Real. When it gets really warm, I sleep with a... What the hell am I supposed to do? I sleep with, I've slept with an ice pack before. You know, I just wrap it up in a towel. Put it behind my back. And then I call it a day. Or a night. Because I don't have a fan, but I can make an ice pack. So Like full respect to anyone who can deal with extreme weathers, because the moment the weather turns like 1 degree above what I think is acceptable, what am I supposed to do? Holy cow, has this suddenly become a shooter game? The heck? Why is this kind of giving like Plants vs. Zombies? What the heck am I playing? What? Tell me that was not... That's not Among Us, is it? That's not an Among Us. Huh? Wait, what? Did I just hit exit? I didn't mean to hit exit. I wanted to hit return to beginning. Wait, what the heck? Yo, my PC's not happy with me today. What the heck? Okay, there we go. There we go. Your heat resistance in your blood. You're the guy wearing pants and jackets at Man, I prefer the cold over the heat, because with the cold I can wear more. With the heat, there's only so much I can take off. You know? But I also get cold really easily. Like I run cold. I gave someone a high five yesterday when I was out, and they were like, "Why the heck is your hand so cold?" And I was like, "I don't know." I definitely also sleep better when it's cooler. I can't sleep in the warm. I can't sleep when I'm too hot. Yeah, I also really like heavy blankets. I like my blankets to be on the heavier, thicker side. Hold up, let me switch this out. What the heck? I will never forget the fact that YouTube tried to get me to verify myself. I'm like, shush. Are you really the one who's streaming? Yes. Who else would be streaming here? There we go. I prefer to have my blankets nice and warm. In fact, when I bought my blanket, it was a pretty cheap blanket. It was honestly quite cheap. It was like $10-ish. So, but when I got it, the thing is, it was advertised as all seasons. So I just got the one, but it was so light. Like it felt super thin, and I didn't like it. So I got another one. I got another one of the same blankets, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with these two blankets. I just knew that I wanted another blanket just to make it warmer, heavier, thicker. And so my mom told me to just take a hair tie and tie the corners. Like I said, these are pretty cheap duvets, so they didn't even have the cover, the little loops or anything. So I just tied the corners of my blanket together. So that's what I'm sleeping with. And then I shoved it all into a duvet cover so it doesn't fall apart. My evil twin? Do I seem like the type to have an evil twin? Imagine it's just my evil twin every time I'm streaming that goes to the router and goes like You used to use a weighted blanket until you went to uni. I had a weighted blanket. I love that thing. But like you, I also moved. And then I also didn't have it. So because I was so used to it, that one blanket I got just wasn't enough. Did I tell you guys the whole thing about people saying, oh, you like weighted blankets because you weren't hugged enough as a kid? Like, dang, way to cut straight to my core. I do really like hugs. I think in my entire family, I'm the one who likes physical affection the most. I love physical affections. My sisters don't. I'm pretty sure my brother also doesn't, but you know, I'm the oldest, okay? If I'm gonna give you guys head pats and hugs, y'all are dealing. I try not to do it too often though, because I know they don't vibe with this as much as me, but I like giving hugs. I like giving hugs. I think my mom also likes giving hugs, and I think my dad also. Like, he's very... he does the dad thing where he sits away from us, but every once in a while he'll come by and like take our hand and like pat us on the head and give us a hug. So I think both of my parents can be pretty physically affectionate. You did not come here to attack just because you want to. Listen, when I read that, okay, I felt so attacked as well. Like, what the heck? Let me see if I can find it. Do weighted blankets really feel like in my opinion, no, because a hug is not just from one side. It goes all the way around, and a blanket is on top but not around. Wait, is it not normal for people to wrap their entire blanket around them when they sleep? Like, I burrito myself into my blanket when I'm sleeping. Do people really just do that thing in cartoons where they just like lay it on top of themselves and they're fine? Because that's not enough for me. I need everything like wrapped around me. Like, I need the entire blanket wrapped around my entire being, my soul, my spirit, everything. Like, ain't no way, right? Yeah, I'm a burrito. I burrito myself into blankets. That's why every time I wake up, my blankets are just like a mess. You don't do it, Suri? I think the only time I ever just put a blanket on top of myself is whenever I'm in a hotel, and I've only been in a hotel like twice. And like, those blankets are really heavy, so I'm okay with it. But also because I'm usually sharing a bed with a friend because, you know, we're broke. So we need to, you know, save money. Oh yeah, and my friend and my sister. once with my friend, once with my sister, and like those blankets were really heavy. So that was the only time I slept with the blanket just like laid on top of myself instead of like wrapped completely around me, because I had to share this blanket. And whenever I do that, I have something that I can like wrap my arms around, like another pillow or something. I just always have to constantly be giving a hug in my sleep, is what I'm realizing about myself right now. When I'm sleeping, I have to be giving something a hug, which is, I guess, why I have 3 pillows on my bed. My bed can only really fit 1 pillow, but you know, I have 3 just so I have something to hug. I don't know. Okay, listen, some blankets in cartoons also look thin, okay? They look like they're pieces of paper. I don't know. Every time I just see people like, you know, flipping the edge of their blanket down, crawling to bed and then flipping it back over to themselves and calling it a day, I'm like, that's not enough. That's not enough. Suffocate me. Suffocate me with a blanket. Please don't. It is like, I get really sad when I really cover myself up, where I even cover up my head, and then I actually feel like I'm suffocating and I have to open up my burrito to let myself breathe. That's sad to me. Like, I want to be able to just, yeah, you know? You have it on top in case you get too warm, you stick your leg out to cool off. I do that too. Yes, I do still get up in the middle of the night to close my closet door if it's slightly ajar. Bye, LP. Good night, good night. See you next time. Princess and the P, but I'm the P. Honestly, that's a goal of mine. Give me all the blankets. Maybe not in summer. That's gonna be too much in summer. But in winter, yes, just... yes. Yes. That's all I have to say, like, just yes. Whenever it's a laundry day and we have to wash the duvet covers and the mattress covers, obviously these... it's a whole ordeal getting the blankets out of the blanket covers, right? So whenever that happens, sometimes we'll just like pile all of our blankets onto one person's bed so that we have like the rest of the room and stuff to empty out the other blankets. That pile of blankets is the most comfortable thing I will ever collapse on. There's nothing like having just a pile of blankets that I just like thwomp myself on. The downside is I won't want to get up. I wouldn't be able to get up. And then of course, not only that, but getting covered by that blankets, where I'm just lying in bed and my sisters decide to dump all their blankets on top of me. That's a dream. That's a dream right there. Well, I think I'm gonna need to go now. Dinner's ready. That was a good yap session. After the last couple of days of not chatting with you guys, this was a good yap session. So I'm gonna go now too. I need to eat dinner. All I had for dinner was two bowls of spaghetti. So I'm gonna go and see what's for dinner and hopefully have something to eat, have some fruit. Yeah, I hope to stream again soon. So, yay! Thank you guys for being here. Thanks, Sire. Thanks, Say What Now. Thank you, anyone else who is here and lurking. Bye bye. A good yap session. Yes! I love yapping with you guys. All right. Bye bye.